Hi people, this is Deborah. Today is a beautiful day. As always, I make each day when I awaken a beautiful day for me. Now, I want to make a few comments before I get started with my video. I want to say this, that my videos are not for everyone. Take that resonate with you and that does not resonate with you, put it on the shelf. I don't have an answer to every question that you may have. That's why I always say to you, go inside yourself. Now, sometimes I can see comments that are made, and sometimes I see them some months later that have been made. Usually, whenever there's a comment made, it usually come on my Google email first. If it's not on my Google email, then I probably won't see it. I've done at least 100 and something videos, so I don't keep up with that. Some of the comments are beautiful, and what I mean by that, when you make a comment about a video that I've done and you add to it, because there are people that are on my channel that are really here to learn. They like to see comments that's going to be helpful. When you make comments attacking me, you're not hurting me, you're hurting yourself. For those of you that do make comments trying to attack me, I say shucky ducky quack quack. Okay? Now, if you say that I am imitating somebody else, I'm going to say to you shucky ducky quack quack. And there was a comedian that used to say that all the time. He's actually in the circus. I got an opportunity to go to the circus with my grandkids, and the guy that says that, shucky ducky quack quack, he's a part of the circus. So I say to you, shucky ducky quack quack. As far as anybody telling me what to do, I have a problem with that. My mother has passed and she's been gone for about 19 years now. And I have learned in this earth in my 64 years, and I'm still celebrating my birthday this month, still celebrating. When the month of September is done, then I'll be finished celebrating my birthday. But I'm not one that gets intimidated. I'm not one that gets offended anymore, because it's going to always be some people saying things because they are unhappy themselves. I'm not unhappy. So you can make all the comments you want. I used to just delete the comments, but I'm going to let them stay there from now on. So when you make comments attacking me, you're attacking yourself. So I just want you to know that. Now, today's, I try to put, anytime I do a video, I try to put things that I say, like I say, I always put it on Facebook first. I type it in Facebook, and I make it as a post for those that are friends of mine on Facebook. And then after that, I will read from it to make YouTube video. This video is a little bit different. Excuse me, I'm going to put as much as I can underneath the video. There was a young lady that asked me what my email was because she wanted to talk to me privately. I always put my email and my Cash App under the video. And I always put some of the stuff that I say in the video underneath the video. So if you would take the time to read what I say under the video that will be helpful for me and you, and that way you won't um, waste your time asking me a question that the answer is already under the video. Today I want to talk about your alphabets. So your alphabets is ALPHA-BET. Now, in my research and studies, I have found that the synonyms and the antonyms they made up to get you to continue to speak spells on yourself. I'm going to read what I put on my post, and I'm going to give you an example of words that really do have the same meaning, but they're spelled different, and they make you think that because they're spelled different, they have different meaning. But when you speak it, what you don't realize is that the alphabet system has caused us to speak in low vibration. That's what it is. It's low vibration. And so those of us that learn better, we start doing better, and we start speaking better, and we start thinking better, because we want to be on high frequency. We want to be on high vibration. So I'm going to read to you what I put on Facebook. Alphabet causes spells, learning them, thinking them, speaking them. The alphabet system is 666. I bet you didn't know that, but I'm going to break it down and you're going to see that. Count the alphabets in 3 rows. The first row would be ABC. The second row would be DEF. And the third row would be GHI. And when you put these letters in the 3 rows, like this, I hope you can see it, like this, you got ABC in 1 row, and underneath that you got 1, 2, 3, because that's the value of each alphabet. And then the next row would be DEF, and the number value underneath that. And then the next and last row, which is the 3rd row, is GHI. And each one of those letters has the value, the number value. Okay? Now, count the alphabet in 3 rows. Then add each alphabet together. You will get in the first row, A through C is A equal 1, B equal 2, C equal 3. So what you do, you add 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 6. That's the first row. Okay, that's A through C. Equals up to 6. Now, then the second row, D through F, D equals 4, E equals 5, F equals 6. And so 4 plus 5 plus 6 equals 15, equals 1 plus 5 equals 6. That's your second row. So your first row is 6 and your second row is 6. Then the last row is GHI. So G equals 7, H equals 8, and I equals 9. So 7 plus 8 plus 9 equals 24. 2 plus 4 equals 6. There you have it. So A through Z is 24. 6, a total of 26 letters, and each letter has its value. And row 1 through 3 is 6, 6, 6. So it's 666 alpha and beta. In Psalms 119, alpha means aleph, which is ALEPH. It means ox, it means bull, or it means Taurus, the zodiac sign Taurus. And beta, BETA, means Beth, BETH. It means house or temple, which is you. Okay? Now, English language is a spell. It is said that in the beginning was the Word. Since English was not and is not our word, then it was officially the beginning of our end. The first thing you learn when you go to school is how to spell. Words are spelled to create a sentence of terms. Think of a jail sentence or a prison term. The Wyrd sisters in Greek mythology was fates or witches who controlled the fates of man. In our language, we use curse words and cursive words, cursive writings. We curse and discuss. Discuss is really DISCUSS, cuss, discuss, discuss. Words have meaning or are mean things, especially crosswords. They can be used to make a point. We use a converse, CONVERSE, to converse in order to keep us off course in our discourse. DISCOURSE as a phrase. We use catchwords. A story is a spiel or a spell. SPIEL. It is part of a gospel or godspell or God spell. Do some of the letters or building blocks of our language contain within them a blueprint for the control or possession of our spirits? English has Germanic origins, and it is likely that the English letters have their roots in the Germanic runes, which were used for magic and casting spells. The spell continues in kindergarten, and when we learn the alphabet, most people are unaware that each letter is a complete word, color number, frequency, tone, vibration, entity, and sound. The spell is complete. By the time we master the vowel A-E-I-O-U in the first grade, these vowels are arranged to form an acronym for a very powerful spell that is motto or Emperor Frederick III of the Habsburg family. Their key strategy was to marry into power. This particular word formula is counterproductive to my people. In Latin, it reads Austria Easter, or AUSTRIAE, EST, Impero, IMPERARE, or Orbi, ORBI, Universal, UNIVERSO. It means it's Australia destiny to rule the world. In German it reads ALLES space ERDREICH space IST space OESTERREICH space UNTERTHA space. It means the whole world is subject to Australia. This can be verified in AMO, AMAS, AMAT, and more by Eugene Elrich, EHRLICH. Now that you know what to look for in the dictionary, the real definition of the quoted words above, the listed words are below. The word nice, NICE, it means stupid, foolish, ignorant, unwise, not knowing. The word bad, BAD, an infinite or a womanish man. That's what bad means. Fond, to be fool, fond, FOND. Fond, FOND, to be foolish, a fool. Sad, satisfied, full, have enough. So when you open your mouth, what are you really saying? What frequency are you vibrating unto the swirling ethers? Our oppressor speaks with forked tongue. Who is the oppressor? The oppressors are those that do not enter into the gate, and they do not allow you to enter into the gate. That's who the oppressors are. Now, books contain chapters. What is chapter? A chapter is a secret society or religious order, like the Knights Templar. A chapter contains many pages. What is a page? A page is an understudy and is in service to the queen and king, as in pages and squirrels. A knight who is well versed in magic and is more or less a soldier or trained assassin. To pay someone is to summon them. Pages summon demons to enslave or imprison our souls. After all, a page does contain many sentences. A jail sentence is served in a prison ward, and indeed a sentence is created by words that are spelled out by using letters. A letter is someone who allows something to happen, or someone who does something for someone else, like a blood letter. We languish in our language. Languor means weak or lacking spirit or void of animation. Lifeless, a languish, which means to lose strength in animation, be or become dull, feeble, or spiritless. How are we imprisoned? By our language. Think about a book. The word book as a verb means to arrest or detain. Bookum. Don't know. In fact, the Latin word for book is liber, which is where we get our word library and also the word liberty. You can book a reservation, which means you're paying for ownership of something in advance. You can book or place a bet on a game, a race with your bookie. Yes, there is a bet being placed on a race, and it is the human race, and the game is the game of life. It is the main bet on the alphabet. Remember, alphabet is alpha and beta. In a group of monkeys, the alpha monkey is the primary monkey or the one in control. Most words have multiple meanings and synonyms, not to mention many anagrams, which the subconscious mind can recognize. Factor in the homophones such as there, THER, THYRE, and THEIR. It can get quite confusing to keep track. What efforts does that have when words with almost opposite meaning or homophones? Think about know, KNOW, and NO, and knowledge is considered. KNOWLEDGE is considered a very positive word, yet is linked to phonetically with the most negative word in our language. So when you say, I know this to be true, are you partially negative? Is reality? Consider the above statement in which the letters of the words have been rearranged, yet you still should be able to read it without problems. This means your conscious mind should also relate multiple meanings to words have many anagrams. So it should be any problem to associate God as good, the devil as evil. Now consider the following word: relationship, live, evil, good, God, dog, love, evolve. God is God. God is GOOD. And God is DOG. Evil. The word evil is EVIL, which is devil, DIVIL, and which is live, LIVE. Also, love, LOVE. I bet you didn't think about that. Now, pronouncing the word has a pronounced effect. The science of semiotics shows how all spoken sounds take on a vibrational geometry or shape, like how you can blow smoke rings by forming your mouth into the shape of the O. The Tibetan monks shows how sound can be used to form geometric patterns in a plate of sand particles. So the spoken word can indeed create reality. But we know, you know, that it is thought. If you see it, you speak it, then you cause your mind to think it, which is the manifesting. Whatever you take in is what you're going to put out. Also, consider the mind's ability to combine words and sounds. When someone sneezes, you feel customarily obligated to say bless you. But if you sound out the syllables, does your conscious mind also make the connection to the phrase be less, be, and then less, less? So basically, when you call somebody, when you say to somebody, bless you, you're really saying be less. Bless you. I bless you. I bless you. So the very act of blessing someone can also be telling them to be less. This is spell casting. You didn't even know that. You never paid any attention to that. Why should someone has to point that out to you? Because here's the deal. When you are focused on self and when you are raising your vibration, your inner self will tell you these things. I don't have to repeat anything that Bobby Hemmett says. I don't have to repeat anything that some of these guys that are out there on the internet and talking about the same thing that I'm saying. I know about Deborah Blair. I know about uh, Bill Donahue. I know about Sanchez. I know about uh, young Pharaoh. I know about Ralph Smart. I know about Malachi York. Uh, I know about Natural Tahuti. Uh, Natural Tahuti and Deborah Blair are one of the first two guys that talked about Mother Universe. But you see, like I say to you, I'm not one that goes on people channel saying ugly things to them or about them. Whenever I'm led, I always let my inside lead me to anything. And that's the real deal. And sometimes my inside will lead me to a video. Sometimes my inside will lead me to an article. Sometimes my inside will lead me to a person. Okay? And that's just the way it's supposed to be. I'm not one that go and flip videos, all day. That's not my style. I'm not one that read articles all day. That's not my style either. Even on TV, I'm led to watch certain movies on TV. These arrogant ass uh, elites always put in videos. Always put in movies what they have done and what they're going to do, and they give you 10 years advance. What they've done, what they're going to do. They let you know because they just that arrogant. And so, how do you get programmed? You start out getting in the elementary school. That's where we cast spells. That's how spells are cast on us. They also are cast on us in the church environment. Our parents speak them when they still under the yoke of bondage, which is mind control. You talk about mind control. They don't have to take some damn machine and control your mind. They do this shit through phonics. That's what, if you remember, I remember one time phonics one year was so great because I taught my oldest son phonics because I remember when it first came out, I would literally homeschool him in phonics. But anyway, my thing is how we're being programmed through the language. I give you another word that everybody uses: hello, HELLO. And when you say hello, you pretty much telling that person go to hell. Helios, Helios, HELIOS. It's the Greek word which means sun. The sun in English as well as other languages such as Latin is called soul, S-O-L. That's why they say that the soul is the S-O-U-L is the sun. That's what they tell you. But that thing that you see up there that you call the sun, that's not a sun. That's a hologram. There is a black sun behind it. Well, we call it sun, but it's black. We are all said to be souls or to have a soul, which they say is the S-O-L, which is the S-U-N. They say. They also said that we have what we call a solar plexus in our belly. They call it the solar plexus, which is where they say the sun is. Okay? The little sun. And our feet have soles. S-O-L-E-S. Soles. Soul is sun in Italian. Okay? If you go look up these languages, you'll see that. You're called a person pertaining to the sun. When a male child is born, he is called the S-O-N, which is the S-U-N. It means the same damn thing. They have you pronouncing this shit, but you actually see it causes vibration. It either keeps you in lower vibration or it causes you to go in higher vibration. When a male child is born, he is called a son, an S-U-N, an S-O-N, which is the S-U-N. The word for son is Sonny in German, S-O-N-N-E. H-U was one of the 12 gods in the Egyptian stellar cult, which could explain why we are human. Okay? They say that there was a god called Hu, H-U. Okay? And color and hues originate from the light of the sun. Politicians encourage soldiers or soldiers. If you break that word up, S-O-L-D-I-E-R-S, into S-O-L, which is sun, D-E-R-S, dyers, to go to war for God and country. Now, of course, when they die, they will go to another dimension. They call it dimension. You call it dimension, okay? So dimension is spelled is the word for D-I-E-M-E-N-S-U-N, okay? Now, have you ever wondered why we use the word hello to greet each other? After all, the word could be reduced to hell, the fiery place of eternal punishment, and the suffix O, which means associated with. In Greek mythology, Helios means sun. Helios means S-U-N, was the god of the sun. Is it just a concise that you have a soul and that our sun is called S-O-L? If so, why do we call those who die in battle soldiers? S-O-L-D-I-E-R-S. Is that why we say good morning when the sun rises? Because it is good to see the sun because it gives us life, they say. But we are mourning that who sacrificed their souls to make it possible? Why do we call our male offspring sons? S-O-N-S. You are called a person. Is it because you pertain to the sun? Why would you say mourning? Mourning means you're grieving for someone. So why would I say good morning? Am I saying dog morning? Am I saying sun morning? I'm mourning over the sun. All these words keeps us in low vibration. If you ever notice, I will say hi, H-I, or I might say good day, and it's really saying God day or dog day, but I don't say it as much. I am trying my best to get away from all these words that we have been taught to speak. And we've been told that they're synonyms, when in actuality, they're not synonyms. They have the same vibration. Okay? Same vibration. The alphabets have the 666 vibration, and the AEIOU has the low vibration as well. Because when you go and do the value, the word value, the letter value on that, the A has the value of 1, E has the value of 5, I has the value of 9, A has the value of 15, and U has the value of 21, which equals up to 51. So 5 plus 1 equals 6. Low vibration. Okay. Words are defined in a dictionary. Dictionary. DICK SHUN Dictionary. Okay? 2 of the 3 syllables are negative sounds, and the other is a derogatory slang term. Synonyms and antonyms are listed in the thesaurus. THE from the Greek theos, THEOS, is the root of the ology, the study of God. Theos is the study of God, or the study of God. Saurus means lizard. SAURUS means lizard. LIZARD. A thesaurus literally means lizard god. How many names for government entities start with the negative prefix? The word nation is nation. NAYSHUN. The UN ITED nations, NATO, NATO, NASI party, NASA, NORAD, UNESCO, NASCAR, NATAS, and I'm sure you can come up with others. Now, the word grammar, GRAMMAR, comes from grammars, which were old Latin books on syntax and diction. The ancient magic books of Europe, which contain instructions to summon demons, were known as the grimoires, French word for grammar. or grimoire, or spell book is a derivation of the French word grimoire. The pronunciation and sound of words affect the matter around us. The science of semiotics is the study of sound vibration on matter, and it has been demonstrated with sand on plates that vibrates cause geometric patterns. The ancient Goetia spell book were used for conjuring up demons, and each demon had its own single and name. Why do Christians conclude their prayers by invoking the name of an Egyptian deity, Amen, Amen, who has the body of a man and a ram head when Satan is displayed as a horned god having a goat head? Why does the American dollar bill, known as a buck, have an Egyptian pyramid on its reverse side, accompanied by the Latin phrase Annu Coptis Novus Ordi Sigloris, or Ram, which can be translated announcing the birth of a new world order? Why does American military wear a chevron as an insignia patch when the word derives from the French word chevre, Chevre, which means goat, or on, the Egyptian city of the sun? If the word God traces back to the Indo-European root gut, Ghut, or the German goat, Gott, why does the changing of the vowel from a short sound to a long sound render the word goat? Why do Christmas, the birthday of the Son of God, coincide with the birthday of the Son of God, the sun of God, at the winter solstice? The 3 days when the sun is at its lowest point on the Southern Cross appears to stand still for 3 days and then rises and is born again. Is this why Easter is celebrated during the spring equinox when the eastern star, the sun, has risen? Why is Santa an anagram for Satan? What exactly does Old Nick really mean? And what is a jingle bell? These are questions that I leave with you. I've given you my research and studies on words, and to show you and to let you know that they came up with synonyms to make you speak, to make you think that these words are different, but they still have the same value, the numeric value, and we have all cast spells on ourselves. So let's do better. Let's research. Let's study the etymology, because whatever the etymology of the word in ancient time was, that's what it still means. They give you this bullshit is that they've changed the meaning of words, and words have changed meaning. Like I said, I have a son that's in college now, and they literally are changing the meaning of words, or making you think that the meaning of the words has changed when in fact it's not. But they're causing you, those that have souls, to uh, uh, speak spells, and you're speaking spells in ignorance. We all have done it. and we all are still doing it until we come completely up out of this system of thinking. We're going to continue to cast spells. Not only are we have cast spells on ourselves, but we've cast spells on our children and our children. Um, that's why I say that whatever language you speak, and Psalm says devil speaking, that's your language. English is not your language. It's not in the English language is pretty much Latin, and they say it's German, but uh, that's why they make you learn Latin or what you call Hispanic. There's no language called Hispanic, but there is a language called Latin, and it's the same thing. And but they teach you to learn that. Um, but I said to you, whatever your language is, don't be afraid of it. Just speak it and speak it daily, because the more you speak in your language at your prayer time or at your meditation time, the better off you're going to be. And as far as me trying to force what I've learned for myself off on other people, I'm not trying to do that. I'm only trying to share with you what I've learned, and it's up to you to go inside yourself and to allow yourself to teach you what you need to know for yourself, because that is so important. That's why I don't laugh at people. When I say I laugh, I don't mean as in ha 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 ha. I laugh as in you upset with me because uh we all been through the ringer. The system has caused all of us to go through what we've gone through. Now, I don't consider Bobby Hemmett to be a scholar. I don't consider any of those that are out there scholars. Have I sit and watched some of Bobby Hemmett's video? Of course I have. Have some of Bobby Hemmett videos resonated with me? Of course it has. And so does other people videos has resonate with me. There are some of you that have videos and you've had something to say in your videos and it resonate with me. I go by what resonate with me, but I primarily listen to my inside, and I'm just not moved by uh, people and that make comments, because nobody tells me what to do. Okay, but my mother, and she's gone, and that's one of my little pet peeves with people. Like I say, YouTube don't let me see all the comments right away. I'm talking about seriously. There was a person that made a comment 6 months ago, and I just now saw it on my Gmail. Because, like I say, all comments and all some new subscribers show up on my Gmail. And if you ever want to talk to me, uh, put it in my send me an email. I will respond to you at my convenience, not yours. And that's how Deborah do it. And like I say, if you make comments that's not pertaining to the video, I'm not going to respond to you anyway, because at that point you're showing me disrespect. Because I've said on many occasions, please keep the comments to the video. And many of you have stuff to say. You have a lot to say. I'm no different from nobody else. I do what you do. If you are one that goes inside of yourself and you allow yourself to talk to you, well, I do the same thing. So I'm sure you have something to say. And I'm sure there's other that don't say nothing at all, would love to see what your comment is pertaining to the video. But if you're sitting up there attacking me, at least that's what you think you are. Like I say, I'm gonna say shucky ducky quack quack, because I don't live with you. I don't know you. You're not my man, and I'm not your woman. You're not my mother, and I'm not your child. So what you have to say negatively don't do shit for me, but make me look at you in a different kind of a way. Okay? And like I said, there's going to always be people that get on other people's channel making comments that's not true. Because that's what you do. And that's what, you got a channel. So go make the videos that you know to be right. Make the videos on your channel. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And then let somebody come on your channel and make negative comments about you. No, you scared. That's why you come on other people's channel making comments, negative comments about them. Like I said, you don't know what people go through that's trying to give you information and knowledge that only the elites think they know. They think they know. They think nobody else has. And so when they find out, the elites find out that they're not the only one with the knowledge, then what they do, they always listening to your conversations, whether you on your cell phone, whether you on your computer, whether you watching your TV, they always listening to your conversation. Why? Because they're threatened. Because they know that the shit that's going to happen to them is going to be a spiritual thing. And they know that these spiritual people don't need guns. They don't need weapons. They know that these people will go up in the spirit realm and kick their asses. See, they know that shit. But you that are not spiritual wouldn't know that. But anyway, hopefully you got something out of this video. And hopefully you spend time studying etymology of words, because that's just so important. And always say set the captives free. First, beginning with yourself. It's important that you be set free, that you may be able to help others to become free, because that's all of our mission. The only reason why I share what I share with you is because I want to be free. I focus on freeing me, my children, and my grandchildren, and my family members. And so those of you that are on the same path of wanting to be free, then I'm team whatever your name is, because that's the same thing I'm trying to do. Now, if you on here just to attack and all that, I'm not on your team, because I don't have time for that. That's not even the interest of mine. I don't even want to focus on you. Because if in fact I see comments that you make and they're negative, I'm not going to respond to you. If I see comments that you make that have nothing to do with the video that I just made, I'm not going to respond to you either. If I just see it, if I see the comments and I don't feel like responding, I'm not going to do it. But if I see the comment and I feel like responding and it's pertaining to the video, then I may respond, I may not. But if I find that you're not genuine and you're not sincere, I'm not going to respond to you anyway. I'm not obligated to respond to you. But anyway, until the next time, have a good one, people.